Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
A lot, the front and back helps out in that sense. Now does C9 pick up a range support here, Tom Kench, and engage support to help be a little bit more aggressive on the bot side to help out the Trundle, but it's going to be Jinx Lulu.
Okay.
Enchanter's bot, tanks.
He's not seen. Sven walking up, but Razork, he's patient. He's calculating. He knows Berserker is the target who has no flash. Razork, it's Blabber who's having to walk away from it now. Razork, he goes for a bad flag, and C9 gets first blood on the Fnatic jungle.
There's the counter gank that Blabber. He is actually level 6 to Blabber's level 5.
Yeah, the level 6 advantage for Razork here could be a big problem for the Cloud9 jungler. And he did spend his flash in that bottom lane kill, so it's understandable. You've got Hylissang having the ulti here on the Soraka. That's something that's going to matter a lot. Or an ulti goes through. Razork gets the heal. Blabber's going to survive. Razork dies again. Humanoid dies after. Double kill back over to Jensen. Cloud9 come to life.
Now is where will C9 place this Herald? I think they have really good options in mid and bot. It's just a case of how much value can they get out of either one.
And maximizing that value.
You can just push out mid, take a free base himself, deny a couple creeps. This is the ideal situation for the Orianna in this control mage matchup because you naturally outrange the victor. Fudge hiding on the alcove here. Wunder no flash, and Blabber is around.
Well, Blabber walks over one of those saplings, but Fudge is ready to come in. Blabber has flash to get in range. Subjugate is down. Chop, chop, chop. They're going lumberjacking, and Blabber gets another.
That Kraken Slayer from the Herald, and Jensen can lean to one side. The way mid lane works is if you lean to one side of vision, it's really hard for Razork to actually gap close and get on top of you because he always knows that Razork will be top side. Might have to be careful here though because Razork's being a little bit cheeky.
Jensen getting the shockwave on Humanoid, but now he's got to be careful. Razork making his way in, goes Funk! Super! Mega! Death! Rocket! Berserker! Finishes what Jensen started.
Snipes out Humanoid. Razork manages to take down Jensen in a 1-4.
They gotta keep things going, keep this pacing up. That pacing is gonna continue with the second Herald summoned up in the top side, the turret forced down. Cloud9, I believe, will surely be able to break that here in this game because they are doing beautifully so far. Jensen getting dunked. Razork keeping him locked down. Sven comes in. Jensen gets killed, and it's Humanoid getting paid.
4 down here.
Yeah, 4v4 with those ultis spent like you're talking about means Fnatic knows Cloud9 is going to get this objective. So it is a trade.
Hard to cover because your bot lane has to catch the mid wave and Humanoid's top, so C9 will get this bot tier 1 very easily. That's just called a very simple shift from mid to bot tower, and they can pick this one up as well unless Humanoid decides to TP behind them.
Well, C9 are just straight going for it. Hylissang is stuck. The traffic cone blocks the road. And C9 get the mid lane turret and the support.
Baron's up in 20 seconds. Not sure if C9 can start it up on the spot. The Jinx is rather fast, but I think Fnatic can find an avenue into contested. It's quite early on, but Razork
getting jumped on now. Oh, he tries to get away. That cancel was beautiful. 20-minute Barons are tough, Cadril, but when the enemy
tried to fight this 4v5, but they might be running into their own death here. Jensen's quite low on mana and has no ultimate. The Baron will die. Can C9 get out?
Jensen does have the blue buff stolen away from Fnatic. Blabber's left to the Baron. It is secured by C9, and Upset is going to get jumped on. Blabber beats him over the head with the club as Fudge tanks 3. Upset still getting away. Fudge should die here to Fnatic as Upset gets out. Jensen protecting the tank. Wunder continues forward and flashes back out. C9 regrouped as 5 in hot pursuit. Fudge leads the way and C9 gets another.
They get the Baron, they get out, and they get a kill.
Fudge also playing this beautifully, knowing exactly what his limits are.
He is so damn tanky, isn't it? And C9 force out Upset's flash, then they come back for NA's Worlds. They're going to start hitting it on, and Fnatic have no way to defend it. C9!
Die, you stupid turret! Die, die, die!
First tier 2 picked up. Now they're sieging the tier 3. Fudge is pushing in mid up against Humanoid.
Blabber is just charging in. They are trying to hard force this. The turret stays alive. C9 have gone a little bit too far, but Fnatic will only get the 1 kill back on the jungler. Fudge fires off a big ulti as Hilly tries to get away and barely lives himself. C9 have leveled the playing field 4v4.
No flash.
Upset has no flash. He has no way out. And now Fnatic have no
minutes into the game. 20 seconds on Wonder, 30 seconds on Upset. They have a small wave to look for the end. We'll see if Humanoid can clear it out, but C9 looking for the Nexus towers.
C9 are bloodthirsty. It is 23 minutes into the game. Berserker will die underneath the turret, and C9 has to back up. Jensen nearly out of mana. Sven and Fudge very low on HP.
TP.
The game will not end here, but a TP from Wonder may cut them off. The Maokai ulti is not ready. Cloud9 still trying to get away from this one. The goal is to exfiltrate with as few losses as possible. Sven the target here at the start. Blabber's coming around trying to help him. Wonder leads the way, but the subjugate on the tree is going to make him a little squishier. Razork tries to fall back as Wonder continues distracting, but Blabber's still chasing. Fudge bellows breath, takes Hilly out finally as he tries to get back away from Razork, who just goes straight to his death. Here comes Humanoid. There goes Humanoid. Another rocket from another state away.
C9 stands strong and the reinforcements come in just in time. Does Jensen take down with the Leandries? No, he lives. Only Sven will be on the same page. It's much easier to execute a comp like this than playing carries top and having Blabber hover for a Fiora Jax, getting your side lane ahead, playing from side to mid. This is just raw teamfight, group mid and engage, and C9 are loving it.
Well, they still have to end the game, my friend. They can't celebrate until that Nexus falls. Tier 2 turret instead. So a single Cloud Drake traded away for a Baron. You'll take that trade any day of the week.
Yeah, C9 playing it a little bit safe here. The rocket connects, but the dragon will not fall. Objective bounding over to Fennec. I think they'll lose a Nexus tower here. Fudge is TPing into the base. He recognizes that their base timers are skewed. How much can he get done here?
Fudge is alone. Nobody else is close enough just yet. Now he's finally back to the rest of the team. They're pushing down top side here with the Baron. They'll take out the tier 3. Now they're ready to fight. Razork goes into the back. He's got 2 locked down, but Humanoid's already gone. Jensen, unstoppable. Cloud9 finding the fight they need to end the game, and Razork will fall second. Wonder will do nothing, and C9 are going to find the first win of the group stage for North America.
They've done it. They've only gone and done it. Better late than never.
C9 show up in week 2, and they will find the win again.
Sylas, Sejuani as well.
They're always willing to trade. I love
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I love this.
And that's kind of how this matchup works in a sense. Contesting creeps also, it always becomes so hard. Humanoid has no W here.
Oh, Faker has gone in. Humanoid in trouble. He's walking towards the wrong way. The flash didn't work. Humanoid wanted an outplay. Faker's still chasing. He goes in. Faker! He gets first blood, but he dies doing it.
Wow, so Humanoid actually dashes back in there on top of Faker with the Shuriken. Probably going to look for a base afterwards. Oh, maybe a dive. Hex flash on the Poppy, of course. We'll
Hilly's
see
here
if they
too.
pull this off. Hilly could flash over as well. Wouldn't surprise me if he does.
There they go. Faker, he's in trouble. He's down. Fnatic. I said I wanted to see moves out of Razork. He's going to start up the Herald, but there is a ward in the pit from Fnatic. They are sending Razork down. Zeus coming over now too. Hilly is coming up from bottom lane. There is no movement from anybody in the bottom lane of T1. Herald's still at about 3,000, down to 1,500 now. Razork still looking to fight, still looking to contest. Owner, will it be a smite fight? It is secured. T1 have the objective. Nobody picked up the eye. He got the eye, but he'll die for it. T1's jungler flashing over the wall.
It's alive. Fnatic get the first dragon of the game.
Fnatic having an awesome look here in the early game. 3-1 in kills. They got themselves at first Drake, 10 minutes in. The gold, however, is still very close. There's the Sejuani ulti, not quite enough range, but the flash to follow. Gumayushi gets paid. I want to really see some of that kill threat coming out, as Gumayushi still has 23 minions left to go on that Cole before he's going to get a gold infusion. And now let's see if they can get Hilly again. There's no flash available. The Boomerang Blade comes out. The spell shield is beautifully timed. Upset. Both summoner spells to get away themselves. The score is tied 3-3. The gold favors T1 by nearly 2K. Zeus going in, this time with Soul Unbound to make sure nothing bad. Don't seem to be wanting to commit that to this. Razork's gonna walk up and try to see if he can steal this one away. Poppy ulti came through. Drake is secured. Razork jumps into the Faker. Humanoid's made his way into the fight now. Faker just instantly dead. Not looking good there as Wonder and Humanoid look to fight a little bit more. But They seal his fate. Humanoid is down, and Zeus tries to fight, but he falls next. Wonder burns away to the Ignite as Gumayushi looks for Hillisang. Upset dashes back over the wall, and Owner is ready for the flash follow. Cleanse gets upset away. Razork tries to rejoin with his bottom laners. Owner goes in, and Hilly tries to flash. He'll escape for now.
The solo laners fall on both sides.
Junglers leading the way right behind him.
They really are. So this is a bit of a precarious situation here. So Fnatic's on the Herald, but they're losing their mid-tier 1. Hillisang and Upset are split. T1's going to engage on this 3-man.
Baker comes out with the stolen Maokai ulti. Now the real Maokai ulti comes back. Poppy disengaged. They want to separate T1. Zeus is going to be focused first. He had to get away, but now Humanoid's in the back. He's looking for Owner and Faker. Humanoid is caught. You can focus him again and again and again and again and again and again and again, but Faker finds his way. Now T1 commanding still about a 2,500 gold lead. They're going to look for the top lane tier 1 turret. Gumayushi, he's got his Yuumi locked and loaded. The Ignite onto Wonder. That tree is going down. Gumayushi picks it up, but Fnatic are looking to trade back. Racing a Herald for turrets often does not work. Owner jumps over. Zeus follows up. Hilly's trying to get away. T1's in hot pursuit. Owner's grabbing the first kill. The Herald dies to the turret. Razork's going to be next. Upset tries to provide covering fire, but Humanoid's made his way in. He's ejected, and Gumayushi is ready to catch the pass. Humanoid again trying to get away. A double kill back over to Faker. Humanoid running. The only man left standing in Fnatic.
Shut down the bot lane of Fnatic, and now they're going to get themselves a Baron as well. 4 kills and an Ashe. T1 just blew open the game.
Absolutely incredible. To Fnatic now having to fight for their lives. This is not what they needed here at just 22 minutes into the game. Remember in their last game, it was a similar early Baron against them. They could not recover. Zeus ready to fight. Oh my God. Ready to win. I called him the protagonist, and I meant it. 1v3, and he already got the first kill. Now he might find a second. Wonder wants to get away, but Zeus will barely fail to kill him.
Gods are bleeding here. Zeus almost gets the 1v4. If he got that first kill with the Triumph, I think he could have turned it with the lethal tempo stacks. He does fall. T1 get this bot tier 2. They managed to get the Baron buff off of the Yone, so that helps in the push, but it doesn't stop Gumayushi and Keria in their tracks to get their tower. They might give them a couple of objectives.
They got Zeus, but it took so many men and so many resources. T1 punches back harder. Structure standing outside of the base, and T1 is moving towards it fast. Faker ejecting part of the front line. Hilly is caught, and Faker is on a rampage. Wonder looking to see if they can follow this up. Faker getting away for now, but the Yuumi ulti comes through. Now Wonder's been baited in. He tries to heal it up, but he can't do it. T1.
The tier 3 will fall. Will they get the inhibitor as well? 30 seconds on Wonder should be easy pickups. Faker actually TP's bot there to defend the tower to deny an objective bounty, and they can continue to play on these 2 lanes, top and mid. I think 2 inhibs will fall here unless Fnatic can find a miracle fight. You can see Faker chasing Humanoid on the minimap to slow him down as much as possible while T1 destroy these structures.
Keria jumps back to the safety of his team. The mid lane inhibitor drops. Owner dashes forward. Hilly throws out the wave, but it's going to go right through the uprights. Great job coming back into it. 5-3-1 here on the Sylas. He's got his Everfrost. He's got his Zonias. He's ready for playmaking. Razork has used the steadfast presence already. He's trying to get away. He's got locked down. He wants to knock him away, but it just doesn't work. Gumayushi's got the spell shield. He's got the reaction time. He's got the kill. Fnatic 4v5 for the next 35. Down the last remaining tier 3 turret, the last remaining inhibitor.
Inhib's gone. Fnatic don't decide to take the 4v5. They're so far behind it at a numbers disadvantage. You can't really blame it unless he has a huge IE in base. Probably has a lot of gold. It's just a question of how quickly T want to close this out. Looks like Gumayushi's going towards the Grop then, so they're saying let Zeus play in isolation. Fnatic had a lot of leverage through Humanoid, but now he's even with Faker. The knockback's going to land onto Razork.
Here we go. Wonder on the front line. They'll find a little damage onto him. Yuumi ulti goes out. Humanoid's locked down. In the smoke, he's still nearly killed. Humanoid has to go right back into the fountain and heal back up. But time is ticking, and it ticks against Fnatic. The tanks are half health. The turrets are lower. They're both gone. Nexus exposed. T1 going in again. Humanoid's already down. They're trying to find a culling. They're not going to find anything. Fnatic will fall, and T1 takes it off.
They get revenge for the first week of groups. Fnatic fall to
target. Cloud9 are really going to have to fight.
Goes through River. Looks like he's just covering for now.
Yep, making sure these guys can get this pushed up. That's the responsibility of the jungler in those situations. Sven is hooked. Mako sets it up. Viper knocks them down. EDG make them look fool. They're like a little mini ward. The power available to EDG. And now they're bringing a party to mid lane. Hey, Jensen, knock, knock. Here comes the LPL. Here comes EDG. Viper has two.
The setup is just so...
Just do that. And now JJ will keep planting these saplings every chance he gets. Always on the lookout. Always providing extra information. As Blabber and Sven step up, Blabber's getting grabbed. He'll probably just die here. Scout goes back in. They try to get him with the bailout. Instead, it'll be two. Sven with the flash away. Mako, don't miss.
Mako makes it happen around the Herald. We talked about the strength to hit champions only.
Exactly. That's not a champion. That's not going to give you 300 gold. When you kill it, it doesn't matter. Dragon slain by JJ, and E-Fight will never go the way of Cloud9. And now the Herald is summoned up just to beat him further into the dirt. First turret.
Mid push with Viper. That's why syncing your resets is so good, so you can change your control over lanes.
Well, Scout decides to go in bottom. Sven's got no way home, man. All right, just make it quick. Make it quick.
Oh.
There it is. Scout picks up another one. 5-0, excuse me. Got a little bit ahead of myself.
Even if Berserker stayed, I think Sven will stay here no matter what. Berserker can't really offer that much in the Shroud.
Yep.
Scout will then net that and turn that into a bot tier. There's no real way to walk in. Thresh hook hits, a Maokai W out of the bush. You are dead, and they have no pushing lanes to go through either. C9 will now find power. Are they going to look for a second one? Flandre has the TP coming up soon, but look at Scout. He'll find Jensen here.
Scout seeing if he can get anybody. Oh, Jensen. Oh, no. Scout takes 2/3 of his health away immediately, uses his ulti to do it, gets the ult back out of Jen. Going down to the tier 2 to keep that one alive, but he won't be able to do it. EDG still in control. JJ's ulti up the wall. Blabber gets free.
Play for EDG here is just a shift from bot to mid to top to try and take that top tower, but Flandre might be thinking of some kind of dive.
EDG, they're starting it off. Going for the Aphelios ulti. The lockdown happens, but Berserker and Sven are both safe. Flandre versus Fudge off to the side isn't going to result in a whole lot, but Mako, he just doesn't miss those. It's a kill over to EDG, but Mako's going to die. They find another one as EDG kills Sven. 2 for 1 now here in the mid lane.
Support jungle for C9 is...
And JJ with control over that Dragon Pit, he's got the opportunity to throw more saplings down, more control, more vision, more information, more for EDG. And they're gonna bring more bodies down to the bottom lane and look to give more deaths over to Cloud9. Maokai ult hits the front line there as Fudge shows up. Flandre taking a little bit of damage, not worried at all. Dashes back out of the chain. Viper goes to the ulti. He hits 5. A lot of damage flies out. Berserker's already low. EDG have them trapped. Blabber tries to get back to the rest of the team. Scout goes in. C9 are stuck in the execution alcove. And EDG just got 5 for nothing.
C9 are wiped. Their hopes and dreams are crushed as ED... 12,000 gold lead. C9 are still in it. They have one more fight left in them, but it's gonna have to be a miracle if they want to turn this game around. They're gonna group up though, because they know the only way to win this is just numbers advantage. They're looking for Viper.
Oh, Sven's in some trouble though. Viper getting a ton of damage. Viper getting away. Cloud9 getting crushed. EDG get a double kill back over onto their AD carry, and Cloud9 won't find a single man.
C9 play aggression despite being so far behind. They tried to get the kills. Jensen.
Scout just looking to style on him a little bit. 1v2 gets it done.
EDG will get the Baron off that almost certainly, and C9 lose and see what sticks kind of moment, and EDG slapped everything away and nothing stuck. Baron for EDG. Flandre's pushing in mid. C9 have nothing.
Diving through there, finding the enemy mid laner.
I mean, Blabber knows it's over, right? They're just seeing if something works. 0.01% chance. This time around, EDG are Flawless.
You're just throwing the ball all the way down the field. You're just going for that Hail Mary. It doesn't work. It's not like it was expected to. Fudge goes through the Hex Gate. He's immediately killed. Sven's out next. Berserker's gonna drop. Scout gets away. EDG, they're marching to the win.
They're about to knock Cloud9 out of the tournament. Flandre is running forwards, pushing the mid jungle of C9 back. There's nothing left to do here. It's all EDG.
EDG, there's the inhib in bottom. They're gonna pick up a second inhib here in mid. They've got the Baroned up wave. 2 left on Cloud9's side, and Blabber and Jensen cannot do it. The reigning world champions will eliminate North America's best international team from World.
With the champ, even after Jinx taking some nerfs still, the Rockets early on definitely allowing them to go.
Deal with if she can ever get on top of you, but so far denied. Razork now coming in, seemingly just to help make sure they can knock this wave in. If they want to go for the dive, it would be risky, but they do want it. Now the Ignite already ticking down. Viper taking so much damage, but they're already gonna get first blood. Can they get one back in return? So far, just a 1-for-1 first blood in favor of EDG, but ultimately losing so much CS as the wave crashes into tower.
Ooh, that was a good play there from Mako, allowing them to get the kill. JJ, though, is on the attack. Humanoid.
Not backing up, has now been locked up. 1, 2 on the stacks. Now looking for 3, 4. The stun, the gravity field there, and it is not enough. Scout finding the kill.
Damage positive trade onto Scout. Very good for the Victor. Should allow him to finish up with some more farming. JJ, though.
JJ stepping forward. Hylissang going to get the hook out to safety. That's going to be big. The root now responding. Razork coming in as well. Upset, red-white, ready to fight. Will lock up Mako. That's going to be big. Good damage now coming in. JJ trying to turn and burn the lock up. The stun coming in. Upset, cleansing out to safety. He can do so much damage if he's given time to trade, but he will not be given any time whatsoever. ADG pushing in, taking another kill back.
Sticking around for EDG. They're committing to this. The flash is coming up so soon for Upset.
Razork. JJ waiting in the jungle immediately and trying to get the fight kicked off. A lot of burst damage is going on to Hylissang. He's so squishy. The Jigsaw now comes out. He can't even get another passive down. 3-man knock-up. The follow-up coming in. Infernum not doing nearly enough damage. EDG.
It's a double percent 20. It's the killer pig. The Poro Riders getting rich, Daniel. Mid lane there for Scout. He teleported right back. Able to get one extra one into lane. And again, he's got his ultimate ready. Approaching level 11 for the rank 2. To try and, again, look for the squishier side lane to get the kill.
Wouldn't surprise me if he tries to hold it till he has rank 2 for the reduced cooldown, as now we see EDG again collapsing. Upset good guns for a fight in an extended exchange, but the Lantern comes out, stops any follow-up. Or are they going to overcommit to Hylissang? Upset good all, but it does not matter. EDG cutting down members of Fnatic left and right. Razork running out, has his steadfast presence, but Scout's not done yet. He doesn't want to wait for that level 11. Trying to finish it. There it goes. The blast cone brings it back. The knockup coming in as well. Oh, they desperately need something back here. Ulti going to be blocked. Razork flashing out to safety. At least one member will walk away. Humanoid off to the side. Upset, they need to turn. They need to get something back for this. EDG burning so many summoners. Overextending just a bit, but they will not lose anyone on the escape. Gonna fall. Fnatic gonna do what they can to protect the tier 2 and try to stop a second charge. But again, EDG just stacking up little wins left and right.
Razork over the wall.
Going in, can they put a ward on the Lantern? Can they stop this from going through? He's gonna stop the knockout on the way out, but now they don't have any more follow-up damage. Viper in trouble. Viper vulnerable, but there's no one else here to punish. And again, it's going to turn. Razork running, sprinting, trying to get out, but it will not happen. Fnatic, every single play they have tried to force this game has just turned in the favor of EDG.
Again, it's the EDG defense. Every Fnatic play, they counter, they disengage, they use the Thresh Lantern to do not fight any even number fights. So they give up the Dragon. They're also gonna possibly give up the tier 2 on bottom side. I don't know how well Wonder can do defending against this onslaught.
Yeah, the big thing for EDG is if they want to take that tower, they really have to dive or zone Wonder away from the wave. They managed to keep 2 creeps up, so they will be able to get at least a little bit of damage, potentially shred through this tower. Don't really have the range without the Jinx in the area, but as I say,
Top side to go collect the wave.
oh, knock back, Viper caught out, but again, there's just no follow-up. They just cannot finish a kill. So many little moments that could be something more, but EDG relentless in their push forward. Keeping the pressure on, they break the tier 2. The ult in exchange for the TP, not a good deal, because in the meantime, objective already started. Razork now speeding up, he knows. Sniffing this one out, a TP coming into mid lane. That's going to be Humanoid, the entire team looking to collapse. Maybe, just maybe. Razork whiffing on the ult is big. 3K, it's getting lower and lower. He needs to get into the pick. Can he make the miracle seal happen? Razork! It will not happen. looking for the turn. Scout off to the side. He has no ultimate. EDG just need to retreat. They just need to get out. They do not need to fight for anything else. And so far, no one will fall. All 5 members of EDG.
For today's success, Mako and JJ really doing all of the setup work here.
Turning the case, Hook goes in. Hook not quite going to connect. They pull him back under tower. Mako now going to get cut down. Finally, Fnatic getting something in exchange. EDG a little overconfident. Wanted to go for the throat there, but Fnatic firing back.
The back of the Dragon. Fnatic bullying their way in.
Upset a little bit in no man's land at this very moment. He doesn't really have a way out of this one. He's going to have to flash back into the pit. Upset. Gale forcing out for now. Flashing backwards. Hillsang coming over the wall, but there's an Akali off to the side. Oh, they are not the best bodyguards. They cannot protect their AD carry. A single misposition, and now Fnatic are falling apart at the seams. EDG tearing through them effortlessly, taking down Fnatic in the fight, grabbing the Dragon, taking every single thing that they want.
Flandre teleports in. The vision control for EDG will do it.
Last man standing. EDG for now, I guess don't feel like they can end the game on that one. They'll take a tower, they'll walk away, they'll set them on. Fnatic holding on for dear life. They're gonna have to weather the storm of another Baron. An Ocean Soul fight after that. It will be fight after hoping for the overcommittal. We saw it from Mako. One time this game he's overcommitted, and Fnatic were quick to punish, holding onto this tier 2 as long as possible. Stepping forward into JJ, but very tanky Pig. Flandre now in the back of there, just killing him. Oh, it does not matter. The tower is not significant. Might as well be a cannon creep. Humanoid getting run down. EDG on the hunt. They're ready to break into the base. They're ready to knock open another inhibitor.
Killer Sejuani strikes again. That's 6 for JJ. He's going to go legendary this game.
Most impressive statistical Sejuani performance I have ever seen. 14 out of 15 KP. This man has been making everything happen. He's coming in on the top side. Scout breaking an inhibitor on the bottom side. Surely these are the final moments of Fnatic at Worlds 2022. Tension. Holding, clearing as many waves as they can. Feels like an inevitability at this point. EDG looking for one misstep, one opportunity to go in, but Hillsang will start the fight. The hook goes in. Flandre now to the side, can't even be stopped. JJ now stepping forward. One already down. The reset's coming in. Viper knocked back, but again, not into the waiting arms of Fnatic. Not enough to stop EDG from pressing forward. EDG tearing through Fnatic, knocking them out of the group, locking themselves in the quarterfinal.
Thinking it right now, they know Blabber has to be coming for something fishy.
Faker playing down just a little bit, stepping up, lands the stun, gets the full combo off. But Blabber standing behind him. Dash just goes right into the wall. Can they take him down? They're trying to burn through Jensen before anything else comes out. Blabber in the midst of the entire team. Stun comes out, but now he can push the E. He can activate it. So much damage resistance going in. Blabber wants to finish it. It's a clean sidestep. They get first blood.
They get it. Blabber is able to escape with his life, and Jensen flashes for the finish. Wave stacked. Owner's level 6. So even though Blabber's hovering, level 6 Sejuani.
And sidestep, stun manages to connect. Timer dinger. Cut down.
How dare they? How dare they?
That's rude.
How dare they?
Oh, Berserker. Oh, that's the double. It's clean from the side of T1. It's an effortless dive.
No vision remaining for Zeus. All of Cloud9. They're sending the whole squad at him.
Zeus, owner. Zeus, no flash, leaping in, getting the slow down. The parry, Blabber now in the midst of the entire team. C9 descending upon T1. Ready to keep this going too. The Herald is already up. They've got the Bel'Veth. If they take this, it'll be a massive advantage.
Yeah, turrets here from Heimerdinger are going to get help out on this DPS. They've got the extra kill. Zeus coming back in 8 seconds, but he does not have teleport. T1 want to fight it though.
Sven backing up, retreating into the rest of the team. Blabber isolated to take the jungler out. That'll be big. The damage reduction from the Bel'Veth. It is not enough. It is not an endless banquet. Guma now on the chase, calling Sven where he stands, and it's just a big leash at the end of the day.
Gonna get that one up. More turret plate money for him. Blabber wrapping around for another attempt.
Blabber powered here.
W, hit the W.
Could be big. Missing that knockup is pretty massive. Sustained damage, though, huge. Now that that's fallen away, you can start to use the E. Oh!
It's a solo!
He doesn't even need a top laner. Blabber!
The solo bowl! T1, they pick up the kill onto Zeus in the side lane and will get the dragon as well.
And I gotta say, shout out to Blabber. C9, though, really just trying to force across the map. Of course, the cost of them forcing so much, pushing these man advantages, they're losing.
The tower here with the Rift Herald on bottom first, but Cloud9 coming to cut him off. They move as 5.
Jensen and Faker locked in the 1v1. Morals to do to the but he gets it! In the meantime, the room comes down, come on! The rest of T1 now has to fire back. Fudge now chasing forward. Berserker straight to the face of Gumayushi, ready to try and turn this one around. C9 playing on the edge, but they're getting so much done. T1 forced to back away. The bubble will not connect. Already one kill. In the meantime, Zeus pushing on the top side, but it might not. Small exchanges as they keep the kill score even. They are building a raid boss in this top lane. Slowly but surely, there's a tier stack.
All outers. So much money.
So difficult for C9 to respond. They don't have the wave clear. They don't have the luxury of a control mage. Jensen, a shroud will not save you. Gumayushi finds his man.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be 15 turret plates for T1 as they also pick up the kill onto Jensen.
And again, some of the individual gold getting scary. Ocean Soul, C9 getting closer and closer even as they get further and further behind in gold.
Wait a second. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
I'm not gonna tell you it's a good trade deal, Kobe, but it is a trade deal as Fudge playing on the top side, waiting to try to find the stun. Extra healing now coming in from the marks. He's got Berserker coming in over the wall. Jensen on the backside versus Faker, fighting again in the 1v1. Last time went to Jensen. Another kill already dropping. Fudge taken out. Jensen no longer gonna get the 1v1. Gonna get locked up, gonna get stunned to the backside. Faker gonna finish the job. No, Jensen, the movement is so clean. And he goes back in. He gets him.
Jensen again! He gets the last lap on Faker! He zigs! He zags! He kills Faker! Wait, Zeus? Zeus?
Berserker looking to take him down. Zeus overstaying, trying to finish the job. And every time I feel like T1 are too far ahead. Like game 6, so this one is pure fun. Whoever wins that one will also have the head-to-head, so even if the score is tied at the end of it.
Oh, it's pure fun, all right. No flash, Dracos. It's actually doable.
He does have Ignite, which I...
Oh, Zeus though? They've turned it. This is a daily quest.
Ready to turn it back.
This is a daily on Zeus.
And they find him. They're taking down the dungeon. They're set up. Oh, it's not even mythic. They're making it look easy. C9 find a pick. What's the response on the opposite side?
If only Guma would walk in there by himself.
Dashing forward. Blabber sidestepping the second bubble, but he's already getting cut down off to the side, trying to mitigate as much damage as he can. But Guma, godlike. This Pinata fights back. This Pinata's got hands, C9.
Oh, and Owner, the sniper. Carrier said, we're going to show you who the boss of Group A is. And they're leaving no doubt in this game.
Most certainly are not, especially at the performance we saw earlier in the day against Fnatic. We'll see if they can make the same statement against EDG. But for now, yeah, looking pretty scary.
Looking quite boss-like. All right, here's another look at it. They were waiting for Zeus to get back from Fountain, teleports out. They immediately get the kill. Owner also getting the +1 here to get the Heimerdinger flash out just by adding his ultimate. But we're back right out to it. Sven, no flash, has to run away from the Tri-Brush. Dragon number 3, though. This is their hope.
Yeah. Hoping to get to Soul Point.
The Dwani ult is up, though. That is scary. Nobody can tank it. They have to juke it. They have to hope for a miss.
Guma going for a bit of poke. Faker has stolen a Kali ultimate. Tidal wave up as well. C9 has to be careful about stepping too far forward. It looks like C9 are going to back away.
It does look that way.
It would appear that they are not interested in the fight. I'd say it's because they're 10k gold down, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they just don't feel like fighting for this one.
Yeah.
T1 going to take their...
Wait, they're flanking. Teleport's coming in. Double teleport. The double teleport.
Going to try to lock him down. Sven, he has to get back to his towers. He has to get out, but he's already been taken out. The collapse now coming in. Fudge.
Scramble!
Trying to find it out. Run! They need to make a way out. The stab now coming in. Fudge, run! Back it up, Tear! Back it up!
Oh,
Faker on the chase down. Oh, they're just not giving it. Oh, my oh! Oh, avert your eyes, NA fans. It's not pretty. Cut the tape!
All right.
Oh, wait, here we go. The 1v1. Honorable 1v1. Jensen up, currently 2-0. Faker, can he bring it back? Jensen, can he take the best of 5 against Faker in the 1v1? Oh, that's all that matters. Can he get it? Shuriken flip. Golden. Can he take the best of 5? Oh, Faker coming back.
Faker with the stopwatch gets the last lap. He takes down Jensen, and T1 will take down Cloud9.
Blabber leaping in, a last desperate defense, a few more towers for Sven, one more tower for T1. Just about start to finish dominance. Some flashy moments, some highlight plays from the side of C9. They gave us the montages we were hoping for, but T1 did it even better. Whew. Berserker backing away, T1 finding the win. Their fate to be decided in our final game of the day.
Woo-wee. We'll see though, EDG have a lot of playmaking ability. Maokai for the route to gank through mid and bottom.
And you can see immediately how far back Faker is playing, because he knows now that 6 is here, now that he doesn't have a cleanse or opted not to take a cleanse. The pressure is on. They're still going to commit to it anyway. Flashing out, but Mako, he's there with the hook, the lantern, the follow-up. It is textbook focus around mid lane. Faker going to try to walk it off, but the ignite is there.
Yeah, a false sense of confidence. You see the jungler. He's looking juicy though. Owner wants it.
Waiting, hoping that he burns the E. Owner can't afford to miss. Soraka on the way up. They're going to commit to the play. Scout locked down. Buys himself a brief moment. The gravity field's already there. The silence from the Soraka is key. Carrier coming in just in time.
Patience pays off, and it's
That he swaps away. Can just drop the Herald on the top side, but T1 fighting fire with fire, responding with a play of their own. 1K gold lead for now. GP ult just to clear the wave. The dive coming through on Zeus. No way he makes it out of this one. Soraka heal. Will not be a knife. Viper flashing out to safety though, and Carrier here to stop the push from amounting to anything else.
gone.
2.5 plates, gonna shred through it. EDG grabbing first tower of the game, now finding themselves the gold lead. An overall powerful item when it comes to these fights over vision.
Yeah, especially when you always combine it with the zombie ward as a jungler, it just proliferates the vision across the map, and he's going bottom side looking for Faker. Scout with the setup
And
again.
looking to lock him up. Gravity Field gonna lock down JJ for a brief moment. Scout now forced to back away. JJ now on the chase. That's the challenging smite laid down. 1-2 shots coming in from the shotgun. Owner not gonna connect on the ult. It's big, but JJ whiffs. Oh, the movement from Faker. But no! One bullet, the fade away with the lantern from Mako. It is beautiful to watch. Or styling on the other. It is neck and neck. It is toe-to-toe, fist fight across every single lane.
And it's going to be very interesting to watch.
Oh, Zeus! He's hitting the barrels. The cats come out. But they're just a parting
burns
present.
down the whole forest there, Daniel. Oh my goodness. He's full of health too. Faker on the other side though, again. JJ back for round 2. Owner's waiting for him.
JJ, now going to be in trouble. Only 2 stacks though. The entire team now backing off because they know they don't need to fight. They don't need to force for anything else. Already on the top side. EDG fighting into this is so hard, but Scout on the side. Maybe he can get something done. They're moving into a choke. This could be big for those Thunder, but the silence! Countered in picks and bans. There are no buttons for Scout to push.
It's too easy for Carrier. Puts the silence field right down on that claw, but a Scout takes it and instantly blown up.
And they couldn't help it. 5 members there. Would have been a 5-member snare. But Carrier knows it's the best option. Another lamp! Oh, man! Take this champion away! The silences are too clean from Carrier. Gotta hit it. Scout needs these multi-man ultimates. JJ needs these multi-man ultimates. But the Soraka is just a cork in the tip of that shotgun. It is not going well. Snare gonna hit 3 though, that's big. That could potentially be the start of the fight that they need. Faker trying to zone the rest of the team away, but Scout's already on the back line. He's managed to lock down 1. Maybe this is the follow. Viper on the backside, not able to get in though. That's gonna be key. 2.5 seconds from the Zanyas. Not enough. Zeus leaping in. It's a pirate with a gun versus all of EDG, and he's making it work. Carrier, the frontline Soraka. We went from dead even to absolute slaughter. T1 taking over the triple for Zeus. Dominating the fight. Maybe they can get a little bit more done, but if it's not the silence, it's the gravity field. Of course, there is a Herald in favor of EDG. They will finally use it in the mid lane, really trying to force this exchange. Shrelia's used. Lot in the back of that Herald. A lot of spears stacking up. They won't be able to stop the charge, but they can stop the follow-up push. Zeus on the side. Again, one big, one very angry pirate. Looking to make his way out of this group. Faker already taking down 1. Flunder off to the side, down. Viper in no man's land. 5 members chasing him down. He's got all the chakrams in the world, but he ain't got any teammates. He's getting knocked down.
JJ gonna try and slip in here for an objective bounty off of this dragon, but the teleport comes through. Double teleport.
Oh, T1 ready to fight for everything. Carry off to the side. The silence on the Scout. Zeus in the midst of everything. Do they have enough damage to burst him down? He's dominating. He's huge. The Soraka keeping him healthy. They can't kill him. Maybe, just maybe, but no, they don't have the damage. He's surviving everything. Carrier, the hero to stop the shutdown. The hero to keep Zeus alive.
Away from Viper. The 2 T1 carries run them off, and then Viper's got no team left. He's been run into the pit by himself. T1 with Baron buff now.
Oh, Flandra running. No, Mako can't even speed him out to safety. T1, they're so far ahead now. The execution's already been fantastic, but now the gold lead feels nigh insurmountable. Aphelios farming what he can in the mid lane, but he has to get out quickly. Dueling doesn't need the death cap. EDG have to hold the line if they want first seed. Hook gonna connect on the Viper, or Gumayushi, that could be the start of something. Faker getting zoned away, but they burned all their cooldowns and they have yet to find a kill. The re-engage now coming in. The lockdown from over the wall. Zayu's still standing strong. Keep your eyes on the barrels. Where are they gonna go? If they can find one kill, maybe it'll be enough. Faker getting cut down. Faker, can he stand strong? The shutdown, the reset from Lysandra. One ghost, not gonna be enough. T1 too far ahead, but they're finding one at least. They're slowing T1 down, but still they push forward. The hook going wide. Owner going in. That's his cue. That is his signal. The GP raining hell from above. Owner, Mako taking the kill.
Soraka's OP, but not that OP. Can't keep Sentinel alive.
Should be impossible to steal if they get the full setup. JJ now moving over the wall into the pit, but it's still 6.5k health on the objective. EDG zoned away. They're waiting for the cannon barrage to expire. Big ulti coming off to the side from Viper, but he doesn't have the damage to back it up. Who can get the Drake in the end? It's the red. It's the Ocean Soul for T1. This has to be it. EDG have to take this fight or the game will fall apart. They start off with a good exchange. Already the Sejuani gone. Zayu's firing back one in respawn. The Kalista now flashing forward. Guma, fearless, leaping into the face of EDG. Viper running from the hills. T1, domination. They get the soul. They'll take the game. They're TPing just for a bit of a fun. There's nowhere for Viper to go. Zoned out. Gale forcing away, but he will be cut down. They will take their time, but T1 in group stages are an inevitability. Faker has never gone out second, and he is not looking to start today. T1 will take their time finishing this, but they will exit their group 5-1. They will push EDG to the second seed. They will outlive Fnatic and Cloud9 and look ahead to the challenges in front of them in the quarterfinals. EDG perhaps one last desperate stand. T1 ready for one more fight to seal the deal. Zeus legendary. Scout off to the side, gets a massive shutdown. But it is too little. It is too late. They will run, but Guma knows what he wants, and it's the win. More than the champions in the fountain. T1 leaving as first seed.